going on, guys? It's your boy Worthy Prince coming at you with another Mobile Royale video, and today guys we're going to be looking at troops. That's right, we're going to be taking a look at how you train them, how the different tiers are separated, and also what research you need to do to unlock them. So without further ado guys, let's dive straight into this. Now if we go to the main part of your castle here, you can see on the left hand side there is a building with red flags. Okay, so if we click on this, you can see it's called the barracks, and if we go inside, you can see there are different tiers of troops. We've got the militia, which are your T1s, we've got the rookies, which are your T2s, troopers at tier 3, and of course veterans at tier 4. Now one thing you may notice is, unlike Lords Mobile, the troops aren't split into separate types, so you can't just train infantry tier 1 or range tier 3. You know, when you train troops, you just train the tier. So if I was to train rookies right now, which are my tier 2s, let's go ahead and open up some resources. So let's get my stone, let's have a look. Okay, there we go. And we need to open up some food. 390, so if I do one of those, and one of those, that should be enough. There we go. So it's going to take 7 hours to train 1,300. I'm not fully set up in training stats right now, and I'm certainly not pushing troops right now, so it doesn't matter how long it takes. You can see that after that training is complete, I'm going to have 1,300 tier 2 troops, not specific types. The only time you really decide what troops you're going to send as far as the type goes is when you actually attack. And we're going to get to that in just a moment. So let's jump out of here and go back to the world map view. And let's take a look at a castle. Now, if we take a look at this castle here, there we go. This is just someone that stopped playing the game. Their castle is empty. I've already scouted it and checked. I don't want to hurt any of their troops if they haven't. So let's go ahead and click on attack. Now, this takes you to your army setup where you can choose the heroes and, most importantly, the brigades that you're going to send. Now you can see you can choose up to 4 brigades and you can choose up to 4 heroes, but they will be locked until you unlock your castle level a bit higher up, if that makes sense. So first of all, let's go ahead and choose the type of attack we're going to do. I can add 2 brigades at the moment, so I'm going to go for infantry and range. Okay, now once I've done that, I can then select my heroes. I would normally select my leader because he would have my attack bonus from the hero skill points plus any war gear, but at the moment I don't have any war gear, and you know, we're not going to be doing a proper attack, so it really doesn't matter. But normally you would include your hero to boost the attack as much as possible. But for this example, we're just going to go ahead and add a ranged hero, an infantry hero, and then a second infantry hero. So that's how we're going to roll with this today. And then we go ahead and allocate our soldiers. Now, if I had tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, and tier 4 unlocked, and troops available in my base, all 4 of them would be showing right now. And then I would choose the numbers of how many of those I want to send. The game will then divide those troops evenly between the brigades. Okay, I hope that made sense. Now, as you can see, I can only select 2 brigades at the moment. Now, the computer will realize I want to send an infantry range march, and depending on what heroes I've chosen, for example, I've chosen 2 infantry heroes and 1 range hero, it will add extra brigades to it to a maximum of 5 brigades, okay? And it will make 3 infantry brigades and 2 range brigades because I've put 2 infantry heroes and 1 range. It's not very complicated, but it does take some getting used to. But this is where you kind of have to think a little bit about what you're sending, what heroes you're sending. It really matters regarding their troop type, you know, depending on what troops are going to go in what brigade, if that makes sense. So you do need to keep that in mind. So there we go. So we've clicked that. The formations, you can see you can choose your formation. There are plenty of different ones. You can choose to put cavalry, range, or infantry first on the front line. There we go. And there's also other ones as well. Quite a few different formations that you can unlock, which is pretty good stuff. I'm going to go ahead with an infantry formation. Okay, so the formation's set. Everything looks good. I'm happy with that, guys. So now I can click OK. And away it goes. There goes the march. Now, there won't be a battle as such to show you because there is no troops in this turf right now. But what I will do is show you the battle report to just explain to you about how the computer will actually add brigades to my march. It's something which is interesting, you know, I only realised it myself when I've done a couple of attacks. But again, it's just something that needs testing, something you play around with to just get a good feel for it and work out what's right for you. Okay, so let's go into the mail and take a look at that battle report. So here it comes. Okay, so take a look at this, guys. There you go. You see what I'm saying? Look at the brigades deployed. 5 brigades deployed. That's what happens when you do a solo attack. And it gave me 3 infantry and 2 range because I put 2 infantry heroes in that march and 1 range. So it predominantly gave me more infantry troops to play with. Again, there's no point showing you the actual report because, like I say, there was no troops in there, so there was no troop deaths. But there you go, guys. That's basically how it works. That's how you divide your troops up, and that's how it works in correspondence with the actual training aspect of the game. Okay, so if I go ahead and click on research now, guys, this is how you unlock your different tiers of troops. So you go to warfare, and you can see you have to work your way through to unlock them. Unlocking T2 was really easy, I have to say. I've done that in pretty much a couple of days. Tier 2 was easy. Tier 3 takes a little bit longer because to get troopers, you have to get your castle to level 17, which, you know, does take a bit of time, guys. I'm not far away at the moment. I'm at 14 right now, and I'm just waiting for some of these building queues to go down. I think each building's taking roughly around about 8 hours at the moment, so without buying any speed ups, it's just a case of waiting, but that's absolutely fine because I'm in no rush whatsoever at all. And there you go, guys. I hope that really helped you a lot. I hope that gives you a good understanding of, you know, what it's like when you attack in this game, how the training of troops actually works, and, you know, gets you ready for yourself when you actually get in here and start playing it yourself. So if you've got any questions about it at all, whack it in the comments. I'm always happy to answer them. If you haven't already smashed the like button, make sure you do that before you go. Hit that sub button, guys. And until the next time, you know how this next bit's going to go. Stay safe, everybody, and peace out.